Hey, it worked. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Look, everything's exploding right now. It's really hot. Oh god, what's going on? Someone help. Alright, that's a good start to the video. Now we've done that. We've established our dominance. Let's get started. Sorry guys. It's like 35 degrees outside right now. Celsius. And I'm just not having it. So there was a strike going on. So basically I just got harassed a buttload today, and that was good. That is a Orc Warlord of Distortion. Alright. What were we doing? Crap, dude, I completely forgot. I should not have introed it like that, but hey, whatever. We're badasses, we don't care. Sure, why not? Alright. What an actual nightmare of an intro. I'm sorry, I just don't have much time today, so I'm just trying to go out as quickly as possible, but it's not working out. Alright, I messed that up. That's not good. It's probably not good. Alright, let's try to grab as many of these guys as we can upstairs. And hopefully we don't get abyssed on the way down. Sweet, nice. Okay, we probably shouldn't have done that. There's a Distortion Orc Warlord over there. I probably should have just not fought him, but you know me, guys. I love fighting my Orc Warlords. Let's just Iron Shot him to death and hopefully he dies. Oh shit, he hit me. He got some random energy there. That was a bit scary. Okay, let's blink. Let's hit him with a Vial of Floods. Sorry, like I said, I'm not used to recording because I haven't recorded in a while. Because I'm still trying very hard to get my computer to work. But yeah, Gargoyle Air Elementalist. We know what's up. I think at this point, this is not my first, our first, ride on the Gargoyle Air Elementalist. Fucking what am I talking about? Jesus Christ, guys, I'm sorry. Today's video is just a mixture of fear and confusion. That's just my entire thing, because I've been just so fucked for the last 4 or 5 days now. I've just been completely destroyed. I had an assignment today, a presentation today. I've got an assignment that was due on Friday, but it's due on Friday, and I fucked up because the computer exploded. So I was desperately trying to fix that shit. Just everything's gone to shit right now, and I realized that my mid-semester break for uni is not next week like I thought it was. It's actually 2 weeks from now, which means that I have another week of content that I have to get through and pretend that I know what I'm talking about with before I get to mid-sem, then I actually can do some of that work. So oh my god, everything's just fucking going crazy right now. I haven't even been able to play Crawl in lectures. Do you know how sad that is? Do you know how sad it is to go to a lecture and be like, oh, I guess I have to work right now? It's depressing. Also, you'll notice in the chat that I added Beam to the thing, to my chat thing. I had to do that. Oh, sorry, I didn't really need to do that, but I just decided to do it recently so that I can make some queries if I need to. I normally don't like having Beam on my regular games because I just don't like the idea of having people watch me. I know that's weird considering I'm literally uploading this to YouTube, but I don't know. It feels like I fuck up a lot more when people are watching me live. So I just don't. I don't have Beam on because I don't check. I never actually open the chat window. I just kind of have it there, and it's like always one spectator. So sometimes I'm not expecting the one spectator. I'm like, oh shit, someone's watching, and then I die. I'm like, oh, that's so embarrassing, and it's just Beam. It's like, fuck. All right, never mind. It's just it's a feels bad man moment. I don't want to have that. But for the purpose of recording, sure, we'll have someone who's constantly spectating us. That's fine. It's alright. Beam's okay. I've been finding more and more uses for Beam, so I guess it's fine. 2 weapon shops, really nothing in here. Again, nothing's going to really beat Snakebite at this point, and it's also cursed on, so there's no real point in me bothering. I think there was another robe somewhere. Robe of Magic Resistance. Yeah, I have 1 of +1, so if I get a +2 on these robes, that'd be pretty good as well. I also know they're uncursed, so I don't need to worry about, unwielding and wielding them. +0. Okay, that's fine. Any other robes? Nope. There's one on D13. Probably not worth it at this point. I'm actually going to try the Troll Leather Armor. Everything's at 1%, 2% right now, so yeah, there's really no difference. But on top of that, I get, let's see, I gain 1 AC, I don't lose any evade, and I get regens. That's really a really good trade because MR++ doesn't really help us right now. And I can also enchant this Troll Leather Armor to get 2 more AC. So now I have 27 AC, which is insane for a mage. 27 AC and 17 of 8, sorry. It's insane for a mage. Just, it absolutely is just disgusting when you see how good gargoyles are at this game. There's a couple of books here. Book of Enchantment used to be good because of haste. It's not that good right now. Book of Frost, Book of Summonings. Nothing really that impressive right now. This character mostly has everything that he wants. I suppose I can get some fire magic if I really wanted to, but I guess I can get rid of some armor for now, some dodging for now, train a bit of armor, just a little bit. See if I can get a little bit more, a couple more AC points from the Troll Leather Armor before it stops being effective training. Spellcasting's pretty good. I guess we'll train more spellcasting. I want some fire magic at some point, but right now we only have earth magic being trained. I don't know if that's actually good, but whatever. Who cares? It's fine. Potion of Cancellation is always a nice thing to have. I know it's something you don't really need, but if you have it on you, it can sometimes save your life really quick. Especially when you get like petrified or some crazy shit happens to you and you need to get out real quick. Also gets rid of corrosion, which is something that I didn't know until recently. Obviously not really an amazing response because cancellation tends to be very rare compared to most other things. But, you know, it's still pretty good. I just realized at this point that this character has more stuff than a regular melee character does. Like, if you got rid of all my spells, you could still have a passable character. Albeit a little bit too light armored, but still a very passable melee character. With 27 AC, you wouldn't even be able to make that complaint anyway, so I probably should just be tabbing stuff, to be honest. It's just easier and quicker. Alright, so we did Orc. There was really nothing in there that I wanted to talk about, so I'm going to go into Snake now. Probably mostly because we have Arpoise, and also Shoals is really painful. For mages, Shoals tends to be a little bit less painful, but Snake is still easier in most cases. I really wouldn't... It's very hard to find a situation where you actually want to go and do Shoals first. I think the only situation where that would be pretty relevant is if you had a character that didn't care about water and had a really good shield or something like that. Alright, we're going to have to do something about this Cirky motherfucker. Alright, whatever. We killed her. Hit her with some Bolt of Magma, hit her with a couple of Iron Shots, and then hit her with melee. Pretty standard. This is going to be like pretty much a standard attack pattern from now on. Just because it's like so effective. Really everything we're using right now is not going to be resisted by anything, so it's pretty consistent. One thing we do lose out on is definitely the range. We're missing out on a lot of range because of the way that we've brought our spells together. We have Bolt of Magma, which is pretty low range, even though it's a bolt spell. We have Iron Shot, which is low range and low accuracy, and then we have really Airstrike, which is kind of low damage but has high range. So it's not an amazing set of moves, but it definitely does work. I think it's very possible. We're using probably about like tier 2 stuff, I'd say, if they were like a spell tier list, which I haven't made yet. I know. I said I would do that like 8-9 weeks ago, but look, things have just been hard. Also, that thing is really hard to make. It takes up a lot of time to do. And also, I don't think that the tier list is really an amazing guide to how to do stuff. I might have to restrict the scope of that tier list a little bit to reduce the workload. I don't want to talk about every single spell in the game, you know what I mean? It just seems like a way too long video. So I'd probably just do it like in terms of opportunity cost, so which ones are the most efficient to pick up, and that's about it really. Like that might be just how the video ends up being. Like I said, I could do a tier list for like every single spell in the game, but it just seems unnecessary. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to acid once or twice just to get some stuff acided down. I'm going to Iron Shot the Salamander Mystic over there. Those guys used to be able to Firestorm. Those very scary times. Thankfully, though, they've removed that because I don't know. Actually, no, they were called Salamander Stormcalls. I think they were called. I'm not sure actually, but they were painful. That's Vashnia. She's a real pain in the ass. She's like way worse than Ilsu because she's just so damn tanky. And she doesn't die, and she also has ranged. It's just the worst of all worlds, really. Unfortunately, we are being surrounded on this upstairs. We're going to have to go down to a different staircase, We have repel missiles, which makes this fight a little bit less disgusting, but we still kind of have to deal with the rest of this floor, so... Ugh. One thing this character definitely doesn't have is mana efficiency. Doesn't help that I'm picking a god. My god pick doesn't help with that, so Sifmuna or the Hermit would be a lot better for that case. Ashen Zari gives pretty much no boosts to mana, so I'm effectively on my own in that regard, and that really sucks. Honestly, magic without a magic god is painful as shit. The only reason why Ashen Zari kind of makes that cut is because he's he's like half a magic god, if that makes sense. He gives you magic stuff, but not directly. So the magic skill is what I'm thinking about right now. Let's see. I think at this point we don't really need to train much more earth magic. I'd rather have my fire magic go up a little bit more, just because Bolt of Magnet's kind of low in power, and I prefer to have that. In terms of our focus, I think maybe spellcasting or fighting. Probably fighting. Gargoyle has really low fighting, so I probably just want to do that instead. Sorry, Gargoyle has low HP, so getting more fighting will just help us a bit more. Alright, we've been kind of chased out by these grey guys. We need to kill them first before we even attempt to take on Vashnia. Not a huge deal, but you know, it's still a bit of a worry. Okay, unfortunately the food situation is getting a little bit weird because we're spamming Iron Shot, which is a pretty high spell hunger spell at this point. Especially because our int isn't too amazing. Let's get some might here, and also... Do you have any agility? No? Okay. Any spells that can help us out? Not really. Okay, let's just go for it. We'll just try to kill her, if we can. That'd be great. Okay, we just got blinked with a +1 hat. We have a +2 helmet, so it's not as good. Okay, we've been kind of surrounded here. That's okay. We'll just walk away. There's no reason for us to engage that fight. Okay, so apparently even with might, we can't kill him in melee. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, it makes sense. We have a crap weapon in terms of just killing stuff. Lightning Spire here is pretty good. We don't have any real... need for a secondary... we don't have any extra summons that will get in the way of Lightning Spire, so Lightning Spire will be our only real... Oh, I have to actually, put a spell on this. Okay, I'll put it on A. How about that? We'll try that. I guess we'll ID the Ice Blast wand and drop some of these extra wands. But, yeah, Sorry, I'm just trying to think about what we want to do here. I think Lightning Spire on A is good. So I think Lightning Spire is good. I don't know if we need Shadow right now. I guess we can just drop it. It's not really that important. And we can just have Lightning Spire do its work. Pretty high spell power because of our good int and also our... I actually have no idea why it's so high. Probably because our air magic is pretty high. I guess we should train a bit of summonings just to boost it up a little bit more. But it's not... As you can see, with Ashen Zari, we really already have the prerequisite for casting Lightning Spire and using it consistently, so it's not a huge deal. Okay, this is kind of annoying. If our ideal situation is Vashnia engages at mid-range while we have a full tank of mana and also everything we want. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen, so we're just going to try to kill her real quick. Maybe just, you know, walk around this corner, get a bit of health back. We actually managed to poison him pretty good. Okay, I thought that was distortion on the thing, that's fine. There we go, finished him off with the acid wand. Pretty good there. I probably will recharge the acid wand. It's been proven to do quite some good work right now, so we'll just leave it. Okay, so we killed Vashnia. That's pretty good. We have no AoE against this position here, so we'll just go upstairs. Even though I would love to kill all those guys all at once without... and guarantee the safety of an upstairs. It's easier for me to just walk upstairs and go down a different staircase. Alright, Nagaraja. They're not particularly hard, these guys, but I do want to lure while I still can. There's no reason not to play safe, really. If you can be bothered to, luring is just a good idea. I've never actually done a video on luring. I probably should do that eventually as well. It's a lot of stuff that I want to get done. Alright, that's Baisazen. She's not a particularly good, difficult threat, but she can definitely get annoying if you leave her alone for too long, so we'll just try to kill her on the staircase. Okay, she turned into a Storm Dragon. That's fine. We don't really care because we have Aurelek. See, look at that. She's not really that strong. I thought when she first came out, based on like what she was touted to be, it really did feel like she was gonna be fucking disgustingly broken. I mean, like, if her numbers were higher, she'd be absolutely disgusting to play against because she'd just be so damn strong. But thankfully, for whatever reason or another, she just wasn't that strong on release, so that's good. It's definitely a good thing when a new character comes in and then they're not an instant killer, because it adds to the variety of the game, but it doesn't force you to like be angry at the fact that they added new content in. I can't think of the other ones. Who was the one that I was really pissed off about? Really annoyed. I forgot. There's one unique that I was like, they added it. I'm like, fuck, don't add this guy, just because he was just a straight up stat boost. I don't know who it was actually. Maybe I'm just full of shit. I don't know. But definitely, like... Oh, maybe I was thinking of the Egypt changes. I don't know. That's... whatever, who cares. But yeah, the Baisu very good to... It's good that she's not disgusting. Like, just a power creep piece of shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that if she was. It'd be annoying. Because, I don't know. New content should be side grades mostly, not upgrades or downgrades. Side grades are mostly good. I think the difficulty of this game has gone up by a lot. And why are there swamp dragons in here now? This must be a vault, right? I think it's this vault. This thing must have swamp dragons in it. I mean, I would use swamp dragon armor, but there's no point. Troll leather armor is going to give me regen. And, excuse me. And swamp dragon armor, I have Arpoise already, so I don't really care. It just doesn't seem necessary. There's plate armor here. There's no real reason for us to ever consider plate armor. We don't have enough... I mean, we're already using magic, right? There's no real point in me switching over to a heavy armor now. Just seems kind of pointless. I need to really remember that Iron Shot is really expensive on my food. I keep just spamming it, and I really shouldn't be. I should be using my melee skills, I guess. I don't know. Or Bolt of Magma, I guess. Just because they used less food. Food is so bad for mages, man. So bad. But this character's kind of interesting. He's like a blaster caster with melee on top. Hoping to get a Demon Whip of something. Like a Demon Whip of Electrocution or something. And then I'll just finish the game off with a half melee build, which is probably more focused towards melee at the end of the game, but we'll see. But for now, you know, the mage package is pretty good. We're doing okay with it. It just is draining our food quite significantly. There's a potion there. I guess we can ID it. Potion of Agility. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why I didn't have one when I fought Vashnia, but I guess that answers that question. Okay. Near starving again. Gonna eat another food. Eat another bread ration. Gonna try to go upstairs here if I can. There we go. The anacondas are constricting my movement, but that's fine. Ow. Holy crap. I took a heavy hit there. Okay, apparently these mana worms hurt a lot. Let's use wands of acid to hopefully take it out. Nope. Alright, let's teleport here. Okay, we got completely fucked out of that teleport. That's fine. Just teleport again. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I had a bit of a lag spike there. That's okay. Alright, let's go look for that mana worm. There he is. Alright, we can kill him now that he's by himself. He just got a couple of good hits on us. That's okay. Just reset the fight with teleport. Yeah, okay. I keep using the Iron Shot. I really should not be using the Iron Shot that much. Let's actually focus the spellcasting now. Oh god. Oh my god, I used it again. No, please. Stop. I need to stand back here. Let my Lightning Spire shoot at stuff. Can recast it. Again, let it shoot at stuff. Walk away from its potential paths of fire, I guess. I don't know. Just make sure that you don't get hit by the Lightning Spire. Or you make sure that you're not in its way so that it will actually keep shooting. I'm pretty sure it doesn't try to shoot you, but I don't know that... I'm pretty sure it also doesn't take into account double zap, so it still can shoot you. That was zap, that was shock, not lightning bolt like I thought it was. It's a bit disappointing, but that's okay. We have lightning bolt the spell now, in Lightning Spire. It's just the entire thing. Go. So as you can see, Lightning Spire provides a really good side ally. I'd say as if you were only to have one summoning spell, it'd either be Lightning Spire or Summon Mana Viper, because those two are really, really insane. You could say Shadow Creatures, yes, but I find that Shadow Creatures is a little bit more niche. You kind of want to have Shadow Creatures when you absolutely have no other way of killing other stuff, because your whole strategy with Shadow Creatures is just keep spamming until you get a high roll and then pray it works. Whereas, you know, Lightning Spire and Mana Vipers are pretty much very consistent, very strong. Look at that. Just putting it to the side of me just gives me a lot more extra damage, and it gives me a little bit of AoE on my attacks as well. Well, not on my attacks exactly. Jail's Ghost. Troll Berserker of Trog. Okay, that's not a horribly difficult enemy to fight, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff here, and it's also Snake 4, so I'm not going to really worry about it. I might have to just not do this floor for now. I'm a little bit weaker than I'm a little bit weak. I'm not incredibly weak, but I do feel this character does have a little bit in terms of like health issues. So I might just skip this area and then come back after shoals. After I do shoals 3. I haven't really decided yet. Let me give a bit of thought to it. Alright, there's that Guardian Serpent. We want to kill him because he's gonna start surrounding us real quick. Yeah, this is annoying. Okay, let's get the Lightning Spire here, just let it shoot. We'll let it handle like a couple of shots. Just weaken the pack a little bit as we walk away. Okay, unfortunately it's doing like pretty much nothing to that Troll Berserker. Actually, it did a pretty good amount, but I think I need a bit more space if I want to actually kill him. The Career Needle, the Career Whip doesn't actually do too much against poison immune enemies, but we can still probably beat him to death. We just need some more, Lightning Spire stuff to deal with it. I just realized we can airstrike over our own thing. The Lightning Spire. It's not an amazing move because airstrike does so little damage, but whatever. I mean, look, I'm airstriking it right now. It didn't even do a single point of damage to that thing. I don't know why that works that way, but yeah, that's just depressing when your attack does 0 damage. It hits because Lightning Spire can't miss, but it did 0 damage. It's just, ugh. Alright, there's the Ghost again. Hello, Ghosty. How you doing? Okay, Iron Shot doesn't seem to do too much to him. So it looks like that's going to be too much of a struggle. We're just going to go to shoals now. Okay, here we go. We're in shoals again. Shoals, we'll just use Lightning Spire mostly. Maybe Bolt of Magma here and there. Unfortunately, we have the range disadvantage when we use Bolt of Magma because Bolt of Magma is so damn short. But Lightning Spire is full screen, so I guess we'll just use that. There's no reason not to, right? Flight here is really good, which makes Gargoyle pretty good at dealing with shoals as a race. Mostly because I don't have to deal with any movement penalties or combat penalties whenever I'm in the water. Just a really helpful thing. And also things like water nymphs and stuff don't have to do their... I don't have to worry about like any water nymphs and all that garbage. Also because I don't breathe, I can't get engulfed by water elementals. Like I said, it's a very niche set of like benefits that I got here, but they're all pretty good against shoals. One thing that is bad for me is that these wind drakes actually do extra damage to me because and they buffet me back just because I'm flying, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. I mean, if I was really anal about it, I could stop flying every single time I saw one of those guys, but it's just a pain. There's no reason to. Like, unless I'm in really deep shit and I need to actually, have some meaningful advantage against a wind drake for whatever reason, then I'll stop flying. But other than that, nah, don't worry about it. Another scroll of enchant armor. Gonna put that on the troll leather armor. We got 32 AC now. That's pretty insane. We'll turn the AC off. Armor training off. We also don't need any more summoning. We've got 8 already. We only trained 5, but we've got 8. Dodging can go back on. Fighting can be focused. I guess spellcasting can also be focused, and we just don't train anything else. Like, all our spells right now are really castable. Pretty high power. There's no reason to really pursue any further. I'd say, at least. And like I said, we want to be a little bit more survivable in melee, because it's a little bit more important right now. For this character, at least. Scroll of Holy Word, that's fine. Again, there's nothing really that we want. Drop. Oh, we dropped a Wand of Lightning in the deep water. Whoops. Bit of a mistake there, because we can't pick it back up, but that's okay. I don't think we'll ever need that again. These water nymphs can't piss themselves because I'm flying. Well, more accurately, even if they do piss themselves, it doesn't really do anything to me. I don't know if that came out as a really big mumble, because it sounded like a mumble to me, but I don't know how the new mic, like, catches that shit. Because the old mic, it wouldn't have even caught any of that half-spoken garbage that I was just spouting just then. Also, these avatars don't drown me because I can't breathe, or I don't need to breathe. So, hooray for niche resists. There we go. Sweet. Enchant weapon, no. I really want a demon whip. Are there any demon whips? There's a demon blade. It's kind of like a demon whip, but not quite. I mean, I am Ashen'Zari. Any good weapon I find I can pretty much use. Gonna pick up these IDs. No real reason not to. I guess I'll pick the enchant armor up. Magic mapping also pretty good. I have a lot of gold right now. I don't need to worry about, like, splurging. It's okay. I got the money. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna enchant the Troll of their armor up again. It's at +4 now, so this is the max it's gonna be. I don't really know what my second, like, if I'm gonna go any higher in terms of armor, so I might as well just train it up now. There's no reason not to. Getting more AC on my Troll of their armor is just gonna help me anyway. I'm in oh my god, what? Let's heal wounds 1, and then go upstairs. I probably could have gotten away with not heal wounding, but there was just a lot of stuff on the screen. I didn't want to accidentally die when going upstairs. I was on 25 hit points. It was a lot of damage that came through, which you wouldn't expect because I have that much AC and stuff. But you know, that's why Gargoyle is a little bit scary, because sometimes the damage that you take is just really high rolling, and then it doesn't matter how much AC you had, because it still does a lot of damage. Hey, look, there's a free potion of heal wounds right here, so I didn't really lose any heal wounds there. Nice. Sure. We'll think of it like that. Alright, Lightning Spire there just did a lot of work. Again, why I think it's one of the better single target. Sorry, if you were to only have one summon, it's probably the better one. Obviously it gets a lot worse when you have real summons, because... Oh, why am I using Static Discharge? That was a mistake. I was talking about summoning, and then I switched to my summoner, like, keys. So I was like ZD for one of my main summons. That's kind of sad. Huh, whatever. Very absent-minded today. Let's get more dex, probably. We don't need more int. This character doesn't really want int anymore. Unless I want to go for shatter, but... I mean, I could see this character definitely going into 15 runes, if I decided to. I probably could. Let's actually start training Earth Magic because of that. If I get shatter, I can probably just steal a whole bunch of runes and then go extended as a ninja mage. I think it'd be pretty interesting. Oh, that was not Lightning Spire. Whoops-a-daisy. I'm getting killed really quick here because of these stupid harpies. Unfortunately, they're hitting me a lot harder than I can hit them, and there's a lot more of them. There we go. Just having a bunch of Lightning Spires next to me really does help with the fights. Evens up the fight a lot. Draws a little bit of aggro, does a lot of damage. Also, I can't put it on deep water, but that's whatever. Who cares? I don't know why, but these guys can't seem to... Oh, they only have a 5% chance of mesmerizing me. That's probably why. I was gonna say, like, why are they not doing anything to me? Okay, the nymph pissed herself onto the stairs, and for some reason you can't go up the staircases when they pee themselves. A little bit unfortunate, but hey. I don't know, I hate nymphs so much because of that. Demon Trident, huh? Pain. Not a really impressive thing, but that's okay. We're in a pretty bad spot here. I'm actually going to just blink away. Donald is really fast in water and also is annoying as hell. Probably, having said that, should not have thrown my Vial of Floods there, but that's okay. For some reason, Donald likes to swim. I don't know why that's the case, but he moves really fast in water. He's like a Hydra. Demon Trident of Pain, huh? I mean, if I got a brand weapon on it, I'd probably want it, but if that were the case, I'd just use my Demon Whip, right? The Demon Blade that I found, +5. I'm trying to... Oh, that's Mara. I thought that was a merfolk. Whoops. Okay, just teleport out that. Mara is one of those uniques that really never stops being My God, what's wrong with my throat? Mara is one of those characters, those uniques that you really don't want to fight, regardless of what character you have. Kind of like because it scales off. His ability scales off you, so the stronger you are, the worse it is for Mara. The worse it is for you to fight Mara. Bleh. So it's kind of just a pain. Book of Enchantments. Okay. Oh, deflect missiles actually at 26%. I mean that puts away my scarf. I don't really need it, really. So I don't know why I picked it up, but whatever. Who cares? We'll pick up Cause Fear as well. Just because we can, I guess. I kind of want to try it. We'll put it on... Yeah, H is okay, I guess. We'll start training a little bit for it. We'll turn spellcasting off for a little while, and we'll train some hexes. Just a bit. This character, like I said, has wizardry, and also has Ashen's boosting, so it shouldn't be really hard to get the Cause Fear up. Cause Fear is basically just like a Scroll of Fear, but you have to train for it. It's okay, but most of the time it's not worth it. I really don't want to fight Mara at all, so I'm just going to walk away. Oh, what? Okay, our own ghost is swifted. We'll leave that alone. Okay, well, it's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I would normally go a little bit longer, but first of all, I got assignments, and secondly, I have a lot of... I don't know if this computer will last for too long, so I need to kind of, minimize the time that I use it. I know that sounds weird, but... Like, it seems that for longer sessions, it just tends to break, so, I don't know. We'll try to fix it, but... these kind of things take time. So, anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know what else to say, really. Like, I need to get this computer fixed. I will try very hard to fix it, and hopefully get a more realistic schedule to you guys soon, but... I can't guarantee that every single day I'll be able to record, because sometimes the computer will just break, and I won't have time to record. So it's just a real pain in the ass. Like, I really don't like the situation I'm in either, but that's just kind of how it has to go. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all at some point in the future.